Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're going deep into how AI is transforming healthcare.
Oh, yeah.
Get ready to explore how this tech is making medical procedures faster and more precise.
Right.
We're talking surgery, diagnosis, treatments, the whole shebang.
Absolutely. And what's truly fascinating is how this isn't about replacing doctors and nurses.
Right. It's like giving them a superpower boost. And you've provided a goldmine of sources for this.
Oh, good.
Expert insights from Stanford, real-life patient stories, and even a glimpse into cutting-edge AI development. Let's dive in.
Okay.
First up, data. One Stanford expert mentioned the patient timeline object.
Think of it as a dynamic living record. It's not just static files. It's capturing someone's entire medical history. Every EKG blood test diagnosis, all woven together into a rich timeline.
So instead of scattered pieces, it's like having a high-def panoramic view of a patient's health journey.
Exactly. That level of detail is crucial for AI to do its magic. It needs massive, complex data sets to analyze far beyond what humans can handle.
Speaking of Stanford, I was struck by how they described their drive to be at the forefront of AI in medicine as a fear of being second.
Well, it's more than just competitive spirit. Stanford's been investing in data infrastructure since 2005. That kind of long-term vision has set them up to be leaders in this field.
Okay, so we've got mountains of data and powerful AI. How does it all actually translate into better medical care?
At its core, AI in medicine helps us answer two fundamental questions: whether to treat someone and how to treat them.
Okay.
The whether involves diagnosis and classification, while the how requires complex causal inference.
So it's like AI is helping doctors make smarter decisions at every step of the way.
Precisely, and it all starts with an accurate diagnosis.
Okay.
The Stanford expert used this great analogy: the Harry Potter sorting hat.
I love that. So AI is taking in all this patient data and
Yeah.
sorting them into different categories based on their condition.
Exactly. High risk, low risk, need immediate intervention.
Yep.
AI can sift through that mountain of information and pinpoint what's most important.
That's incredible, but it's not just about speed, right? This kind of analysis can uncover insights we might have completely missed before.
Absolutely. Take the example of heart failure with preserved ejection fraction. It was thought to be one disease, but AI analysis revealed it's actually three distinct conditions, each with a different prognosis.
Wow.
This kind of discovery is revolutionizing how we understand and treat diseases.
So AI is pushing the boundaries of medical science, but how does that translate into real-world improvements for patients?
Well, that's where we see AI moving from the lab to the clinic, impacting how medicine is practiced and delivered. It's leading to better tests and treatments, making healthcare more effective and efficient.
One amazing example from Stanford is the Green Button Project. Doctors could request reports on how similar patients were treated in the past, essentially closing the evidence gap in decision-making.
Think about it. 80% of medical decisions are made without access to this kind of prior data. This project gave doctors insights into thousands of similar cases right at their fingertips. It's now a company called Atropos Health, demonstrating the real-world impact.
Wow, it's like having a collective medical wisdom guiding each decision.
That's the power of AI. It can provide doctors with evidence-based insights, improving the accuracy and speed of diagnosis and treatment.
Another impactful example is using AI to predict mortality. But before anyone gets alarmed, it's not about deciding who lives or dies. It's about something much more compassionate.
Right. It's about identifying patients who would benefit from advanced care planning conversations.
Okay.
AI can streamline that complex process and ensure more patients have these crucial conversations with loved ones and healthcare providers.
So it's not just about extending life, it's about improving the quality of life, even in difficult circumstances.
Exactly. AI can help us navigate these sensitive situations with greater care and precision. And this brings us to another important point. While these AI advancements are exciting, the sources we're looking at today really emphasize the need for responsible development and implementation.
That makes sense. We're talking about powerful tools that can have a huge impact on people's lives. It's not something to take lightly.
Exactly. It's about harnessing the power of AI for good while making sure we don't create unintended consequences. The experts at Stanford are really focused on building algorithms that are not just effective, but also ethical and equitable.
So it's not just about can we do this, but also should we do this, and how do we do it responsibly?
Precisely. And that's where the human element is irreplaceable. We can't just hand over decision-making to machines. We need human oversight to ensure accuracy, address any ethical concerns, and ultimately provide compassionate care to the patient.
It's that partnership between humans and technology that seems to be the recurring theme here.
It's a powerful synergy. AI can analyze the data, provide insights, make predictions, but it's the human healthcare professionals who are responsible for interpreting those results, making the final decisions, and providing care with a human touch.
And that's why explainability is so important, right? We need to understand how these AI systems are arriving at their conclusions.
Absolutely. That transparency builds trust and allows us to use these tools effectively. The example of the AI model that can distinguish between healthy and sick liver cells really highlights this. Knowing how the model was trained, what data it used, and how it reached its conclusions is crucial for doctors to trust its recommendations.
It also helps address concerns about bias, right? We need to be sure these AI systems aren't perpetuating existing inequalities in healthcare.
That's a critical point. The data we use to train these models needs to be diverse and representative of the populations we serve. Otherwise, we risk creating AI tools that exacerbate health disparities instead of reducing them.
So the quality of the data is just as important as the sophistication of the algorithms.
Absolutely, and it highlights the need for ongoing research and evaluation. We can't just assume that an AI system that works well in one context will work equally well in another. Constant testing and refinement are necessary to ensure these tools are safe, effective, and equitable for all patients.
It's encouraging to see organizations like Stanford taking a leadership role, not just in developing the technology, but also in thinking deeply about the ethical and societal implications of AI in healthcare.
That kind of leadership is vital. It gives me hope that we can truly harness the power of AI for good while mitigating the potential risks. Speaking of exciting developments, we haven't even touched on the potential of AI in areas like drug discovery and personalized medicine.
Oh yeah, that's a whole other deep dive waiting to happen. Just imagine AI helping us develop new treatments tailored to each individual's unique genetic makeup and medical history. The possibilities are mind-boggling.
The potential benefits are enormous, but again, we need to approach these advancements with caution and responsibility, ensuring these technologies are developed and used ethically.
That reminds me of another example from our sources, the Green Button Project at Stanford. It's such a clear example of how AI can be used to improve clinical decision-making in a practical way.
It was a brilliant innovation. Providing doctors with real-time access to data on how similar patients were treated in the past is incredibly powerful. It closes that evidence gap we talked about and helps ensure treatment decisions are based on the best available data.
And the fact that it spun off into a company, Atropos Health, shows that this type of AI-powered decision support has real commercial potential. Clearly, there's a demand for these tools, and I think we'll see more and more of them in the years to come.
Absolutely. We're really just at the tip of the iceberg when it comes to AI applications in healthcare as the technology continues to evolve and improve. I'm confident we'll see even more transformative changes in the way medicine is practiced.
It's an exciting time to be alive and witnessing this technological revolution unfold. But as we marvel at the possibilities, it's crucial to remember the importance of human connection, empathy, and the art of medicine. These are the things that AI can never replace.
Well said. It's about finding that balance between embracing the power of technology and preserving the human touch which lies at the heart of healing.
That's a beautiful thought. But our deep dive isn't over yet. We still have more ground to cover in the world of AI and medicine.
Indeed, there are many more facets to uncover. I'm eager to continue our exploration.
So we've talked about the potential, the responsibility, the power of this human-AI partnership. But where do we go from here? What's next for AI in medicine?
One of the biggest hurdles we need to clear is ensuring that these AI tools are accessible to everyone. It can't just be for those in wealthy countries or with access to top-tier healthcare systems.
It's like we need to avoid creating a healthcare divide alongside the digital divide.
Exactly. The goal is to leverage AI to reduce health disparities, not widen them. That's going to take a global effort collaboration between researchers, clinicians, policymakers, and industry leaders worldwide.
So it's not just a tech challenge, it's a social and political one as well.
Absolutely, and we need to be mindful of cultural differences. What works in one country might not be appropriate or effective in another.
It's like we need AI solutions that are sensitive to the unique needs of diverse populations.
That's a great way to put it. Another challenge is going to be keeping pace with the sheer speed of innovation. AI is evolving at an incredible rate, and it can be tough for healthcare systems to keep up.
It's like trying to catch a bullet train.
Ow!
How do we even begin to address that?
We need to make AI development and implementation more agile and responsive. Think open source software, collaborative research initiatives, anything that helps us share knowledge and resources more effectively.
So instead of everyone working in silos, it's about fostering a global ecosystem of AI innovation in healthcare.
Exactly. And education is key. Healthcare professionals need training to understand and utilize these AI tools effectively.
It's about equipping them to be partners with the technology, not intimidated by it.
And it's not just healthcare professionals. Patients need to be educated about AI as well, so they understand how it's being used in their care and can make informed decisions.
So it's about empowering everyone involved in healthcare to be AI literate.
Precisely, we need to build trust and transparency around AI in healthcare. This means patients being willing to share their data and healthcare systems, being responsible stewards of that data, prioritizing privacy and security above all else.
It's a delicate balance, but one that's absolutely essential to strike. But if we can get it right, the potential benefits are truly transformative.
Imagine a world where AI is helping us prevent diseases, diagnose conditions earlier, and develop personalized treatments that are more effective and have fewer side effects. It sounds like science fiction, but it's within reach.
It's a future where we're using AI not just to treat illnesses, but to create a healthier world overall.
And a future where healthcare is more accessible, affordable, and equitable for everyone.
That's a future we're striving for.
Yeah.
Well, this has been an incredible deep dive. We've explored the power of data, the importance of responsible AI development, and the immense potential of AI to revolutionize healthcare.
It's been a fascinating journey, and it's clear that this is just the beginning.
To all our listeners, we encourage you to keep exploring this topic. Read articles, watch videos, and stay curious. The future of healthcare is being shaped right now, and we all have a role to play.
Remember, AI is a tool. It's up to us to use it wisely and compassionately to create a healthier world for all.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into AI in medicine. Until next time.